Yo, what's going on? Consulted by G Dot family. I'm back at it with another useful video for you guys, and today we're getting straight into business and how you can upscale your business and get more sales, get more customers, and also get a better reputation for yourself. It's very easy. I'm gonna run down the ways that you can do it right now. Before we get into the video, you already know what to do. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram, GuaboyG, and Twitter, GuaboyG. Let's go ahead and get straight into this video. If you feel like you don't understand anything through this video, make sure to DM me on Instagram and I can help you, or you can sign up for my membership at consultedbygdot.com and I will help you through there as well. So the first thing that you would want to do is you want to believe in and sell your brand. I say this because people can tell when you don't believe in your brand. It's the way you carry yourself. It's the way that you introduce yourself to people when you mention your brand. Are you going to mention your brand? How do you promote your brand? How do you market your brand? People can tell when you're not very confident in your product. It's very, very obvious to see. And you also need to sell your brand, because why do people want to wear your brand or buy your brand or be a part of your brand if you don't even believe in it or you don't sell it to other people? You are the catalyst for customers. You are the reason customers are coming in, because it's your brand. It's not Derrick Rose's brand. It's not Paul George's brand. It's not Derek Fisher's brand. It's your brand. So with that being said, you have to represent it well at all times. That means believing in your brand and believing in yourself, believing that you can take your brand to the next level, believing that you can do everything that you want to achieve with your brand, believing that your brand is going to make you a millionaire. That's the main way you're going to be able to scale your business, by believing in yourself. Without belief in yourself and without conviction and hard work, it's never going to work. But this also leads into you selling your brand, because if you believe in your brand, it's easier to sell your brand. If you don't believe in your brand, it's way harder to sell your brand, because like I said, people can tell when you're confident in it. So if you're talking about your brand and you're like, yeah, well, we do this and I'm not sure if it's whoop de whoop, you're not using words that aren't demanding attention. You're not saying, yes, we did 20,000 in sales last year, I'm trying to look for 50 this year, and we're making that big next step by, and then you continue on with your speech. You're speaking with conviction, you're speaking with a purpose, you're speaking like you believe in yourself. And confidence is going to be key in sales, because whether it's through video or in person or even over the phone, people can tell if you're confident in what you're saying or not. So make sure to take that into consideration every time you're even going to bring up your business, think about your business, think about how to promote your business. Be confident in yourself and be confident in your brand that you built up. The second way that you're going to be able to scale your brand up is by taking marketing serious. Now, a lot of people don't take marketing as serious as they should. A lot of people try to be mysterious. A lot of people try to put in as least work as possible and then try to make it seem like I'm working, I'm doing my part, I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. But in reality, a lot of people don't take their brand serious or their marketing serious at all. For example, there should be no reason a person with a brand that currently has products to sell should be going weeks or months without posting. There's no reason that I should come to your brand page and you have products to sell, but you don't have a website. You don't actually have any posts on your page. You're not active on your page. All your posts are low quality. None of these things make sense if you're trying to sell a real brand. None of these things make sense if you're trying to sell a real brand and you're trying to get people to buy into your brand as well. These things have to make sense. So you actually have to take your marketing serious, as in what is the target age for your audience? Who is the target audience? How are you going to reach your target audience? What are some marketing tactics that you can use in your videos or on your social media to drop little hints about your sales or indirectly promote your sales? Would you want to go through organic promotion? Would you want to go through actually paying people to promote your status? Or would you actually want to go through paying Instagram or even paying influencers to promote your posts? Do you feel like that you need to create niche pages for this, or do you want to go all organically from your main page? Do you want to focus on TikTok more, Instagram, YouTube, use all three of these in connection? Do you want to use Facebook as well? You have to think about these things, along with just even your slogan, what your brand name is, what your brand is supposed to stand for. Just things like this that can help with your marketing as well, and find little loopholes and creative ways to market yourself. Are you more of a streetwear brand? Are you more serious? Are you more edgy? Are you more goofy? Are you more laid back? What type of brand are you? Are you high fashion? It's a lot of things that go into your marketing strategy. So you want to take advantage of all of these things, because everything that's a part of your brand is an advantage, something that you can use to help market your brand. So you definitely want to think about these things and take these things serious while you're looking at promoting your brand and marketing your brand, because you don't want to do everything on the fly. Smart people plan their marketing tactics out and plan their marketing plans out years, if not months, if not years beforehand. So you definitely want to do this, because if you don't do that, you're going to be kind of moving erratically and not having a plan, and that's not the best way to get sales or contract a positive fan base or a consumer base. So that's the main thing that you would like to do as well, is take your marketing as serious as possible. The third way you're gonna be able to scale up your business is by sticking to your word and doing good business. Now this may seem self-explanatory, it may seem like something that you don't need to bring up at all, but this is something that matters more than anything else when it comes to business, especially for a business that's just starting out and you don't have a lot of customers, or even if you do have a lot of customers, you want to keep your customers happy. If you don't keep your customers happy, then you're going to lose sales and you're going to lose your customer base and lose your fan base. Because at the end of the day, people want what they are promised. So if you promise to give people 20% off on every product for a week, and then after 2 days you say, hey, I don't want to do the sale anymore, people are going to be very pissed off. People are going to be very mad at you. People are going to resent that and not want to shop with you anymore because they feel like you lied. Or if you said, hey, shipping is going to take 3 to 5 business days, and they don't get their hoodie for another 3 weeks, 4 weeks, people are going to get mad and they're not going to shop at your store anymore. You're going to have a lot of chargebacks. So you want to keep this in mind when you're actually doing business, because if you don't pay attention to how you're treating your customers or how you conduct business, that's going to come back to haunt you, and people will not respect your business as a result of this. If they don't respect your business, you're not going to get any more sales. You don't get any more sales, you're going to have to do something else and get a regular job. So how you do business and sticking to your word matters a lot, and also watching what you say, because that's sticking to your word. You don't want to say anything that you can't back up or can't provide. So you don't want to say that you're giving a free hoodie with every shirt, but you only have 3 hoodies that you can send and you got 50 sales. So you don't want to do things like that. And be as transparent, as honest as possible with your customers. Be as accurate as possible with your shipping times. And if there is any minor inconvenience, don't be afraid to reach out to your customers, reach out to their email, send them an email letting them know what's going on, try to work with them, try to actually come to a conclusion with them, or find some way you can meet at middle ground, because that's what's going to matter most before anything. You want to make sure that your company is actually respected and that they respect their customers. That goes a long way, because I can tell you a lot of brands off the top of my head, and a lot of people that I got services from, that didn't complete their service, didn't do their service the right way, or didn't complete it in the correct time frame, and those things matter the most. So you want to treat your customers like family, and you don't lie to family, so don't lie to your customers. The fourth thing that you want to do to scale up your business is never become satisfied, because once you become satisfied, that's when you start to plateau, when you don't make any more sales than you usually been making. That's when you start to plateau, when you don't make any more progress than you've been making already. That's when you start to get comfortable and you start to slack off, and the last thing that you want to do is get comfortable and start to slack off, because everything isn't promised. Just because you made 100,000 sales last year doesn't mean it's promised that you're going to make 100,000 sales this year. Just because you made 50 sales last year isn't promised that you're going to make 25 sales this year. You have to treat every day, every year, every month like it's a new day, new month, a new year. You have to treat it like you're the undrafted, unproven rookie, and you got one chance, and it's make it or break it, make it or go home. That's what you have, because every time someone looks at your brand, even if they've been shopping with you for years, all it takes is one time for you to make a mistake. All it takes is for one time for them to say, they've done this same marketing tactic too many times, I don't like this. They've done this same drop too many times, I don't like this. It only takes one time for someone to have a bad review, a bad interaction to happen with your business. It only takes one time, one thing, for something to mess up your business. And that's why you have to stay on your toes. That's why you have to stay active. That's why you have to stay prepared. That's why you have to stay coming up with new marketing plans, new schemes, new designs, new formats, new ways that you can entice people, new ways that you can get sales. Because once you start doing the same thing for too long and you get complacent, that's when your sales will plateau, and then you will slowly but surely start to see a decline in your sales. And that's one thing we would like to avoid more than anything, is any decline in sales. Because if you start declining in sales and you don't know how to come back from it, that's going to be the end of your store. If you start declining in sales and you're not confident in yourself, that's going to be the end of it. If you decline in sales and you don't believe in your brand, that's going to be the end of it. So you want to stay on the up and up, and you always want to stay 3 steps ahead of your customers and also your competition. So please, never get satisfied. Always work like your business is on the line. That's the main way you're going to be able to put your business on the map and keep it on the map for a long time. That's the end of the video, guys. I hope you learned a lot of information. And if you don't understand anything, as I said in the beginning of the video, please don't forget to message me on Instagram, WildBoyGDot, or sign up for our membership at Consulted by GDot, and I'll help you understand everything that you do not understand currently.